Just a few minutes late, not too bad. Um, so I'm Serious Star, of course. If you're on this channel, then obviously you know that. And I am role playing with some of my friends. Their characters are Jack, Skilari, Aiko, Azir, and of course one of them is my husband now.
What it do? Don't laugh at me.
I have the right to laugh.
I'll enter your bloodline.
His body's already trying that.
Exactly. It's gonna
Don't
aid
help
the
it.
process. Oh, aid in the process.
Don't help it. Don't help it kill my best friend.
Oh, goodness. All right.
Fine. I will not help the disease along. You're safe for now.
So we last left off. The adventurers managed to bring the what was her name?
Old lady.
Adabra. Managed to bring Adabra Gwyn back to town, which I actually gave them a little bit of bonus because technically speaking they were not supposed to be able to do that. But they actually found a way to do that because the Manicore that they were fighting destroyed her door, making it to where she actually had a good reason to not stay there.
There you go.
And they have chosen to do the next thing. It said the next request that they chose to do was a clan of reclusive rock gnomes resides in a small network of caves in the mountains to the southeast. The gnomes of Gnomeguard are known for their magical inventions, and they might have something with which to defeat the dragon. Get whatever you can from them. If you bring back something useful and don't want to keep it for yourselves, Townmaster Harbin Wester will pay you 50 GP for it.
Okay.
So whatever you bring back, you'll be able to get 50 GP for if you do not want it. Now, it was about midday when you guys got back to town. So you are able to do whatever you want for a little bit, or you can just go ahead and set out. I mean, you are going to tunnels, which means daylight is not super necessary once you get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I will leave that up to you guys.
This is after long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a long rest when we after we defeated the Manicore.
Yeah, you guys didn't come back until the next day.
Yeah.
She had a place for guests to sleep in her third floor.
Yeah, she was just like, you guys save me from the Manticore. The least I can do is give y'all some food and some tea and give y'all a place to sleep for the night.
And plus, I was also saying that I didn't want to leave an old lady with no front door alone in the middle of all of this after being a Manticore attack.
Yeah, that plus a good persuasion roll is what caused you guys to bring her back into town.
No, the fun part is when I'm looking back at our chat on here. Unless those are just rolls. Oh no, those are just rolls. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm dumb. Don't listen to anything I say.
Noted.
You know what? Maybe not literally. All right. Appreciate the acceptance. But it's gonna come back to bite me. Nico, go away.
Are there any among us who are bothered by darkness?
No, I'm not.
Normally, that's like the first thing that people look up when they're going to a dark place, so that they can immediately tell the DM, "I have dark vision."
I don't gotta do that. I know what I got. I don't gotta prove it to you.
Not
I don't
characters, just
know.
players just absolutely love to call out that they have dark vision.
I wonder why. It's such like a common thing.
Well, people who like to go with calling out dark vision, and then there's people who don't say what they got because they got something better. It's fine.
So it doesn't look like Will has dark vision, or Jax has dark vision.
No, I don't have dark vision.
Do you
I have
have
something
Devil's
else.
Sight?
Yes.
Okay. It just wasn't on your character sheet, so. I figured since you're a warlock, you probably had
It's underneath my
had
Eldritch
Devil's Sight.
Invocations. I
Okay,
added that feature to the character sheet.
cool. Well, all right. Yeah, everyone's good on seeing in the dark, so you guys can either do something around town or you can go ahead and head out because, like I said, it's a cave, so no matter what, you're gonna need dark vision anyways.
Yeah.
Nasir's player had to step away for a moment.
Okay. Well,
How
That's
dare.
what he's back.
So are there any supplies that you guys think we may need?
Oh, well, if it's a cave, we definitely probably want something. Potentially.
Oh, go away.
Do we know how far in the cave are they?
technically, it's a network of tunnels. So
And
essentially,
it was gnomes, right?
like, I'm looking at the map here, and this will basically be how people will describe it. It's almost like an ant colony.
Gotcha. So yeah, it's probably pretty deep in the actual cave system where we're gonna find it.
Let's make sure. Actually, rations are not that big of a deal now.
I was gonna say we should still all have our original set of rations because we haven't exactly hit the Eastern yet.
Yeah.
So
I think we're good.
yeah, I think for as far as things that we absolutely need, we have it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now watch we actually come up against the one kind of monster that we all go.
Well,
Dang it! No one brought torches.
well, Aiko's player has just stepped away for a sec.
I have torches and other stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I also have torches because I have a Dungeoneer's pack.
Everyone should have supplies for it.
Yes.
I guess we can get. Let's see.
And as far as supplies go, anyway, I'm gonna let the rest of you guys get that because I'm pretty much broke. I bought an ice new shield, and I'm pretty much broke now. It's fine.
Sorry, I kind of wish my mic would have picked that up, or somebody's mic, because I opened up the fridge to get some soda, and one of our children's leftovers decided to jump out of the fridge and attack me, so I screamed.
Okay. You had something in the fridge that's been in there that long. Gotcha.
Well, no, it literally just got put in there tonight. I didn't know it was where it was. And when I opened up the fridge, it said raw, and I was like, "Oh God, I'm in it."
So you're up to cooking things that like to bite back. I see.
Apparently, I was scared.
We've been visiting Crum's kitchen.
Alright. Well,
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, I believe so.
well, you guys are going to head out. You'll essentially, I believe it's this stream right here. You're essentially gonna follow this stream until it gets you to this place.
All right.
So it's not really like super concerning about how to get there. But I do have to roll.
No, don't do it.
It's only a dragon, guys. It'll be
Don't have to
fine.
roll anything.
Let's see. 6.
Oh, well, we're dead.
It is
Guys,
not at Gnome Guard.
Hooray!
darn it. And here I was wanting to fight a dragon. That's a lie. Again, don't listen to anything I say.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys onto the place.
Look at my gnome myself.
Am I on the right place? Yeah.
I saw myself and then I got sad because I disappeared.
Bring it.
You took me away. I feel badly
Why?
because I hate the quesadilla. It's tasteless. There is no seasoning. They made it for white people.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's most of their clientele.
And while I understand that, how dare they?
Where
I
did
mean,
you go?
I would definitely not enjoy it.
Where did you go?
went
We
to a
are not
Mexican
going to
place.
say the name of it because
went
we
to-
do not
we
want
ordered
to
from- yeah,
hinder someone
their business or whatever.
while streaming.
But we ordered from a Mexican place, and I ordered a quesadilla and an enchilada, and the quesadilla has no taste. Like, the chicken is tasteless, it has no seasoning. I tried to mix it with the refried beans they gave me. The refried beans also have no taste. So it's just all sad and bland.
I'm gonna say it at least tastes like cheese, right? 'Cause,
No.
it,
No.
it's those are the two things in one: cheese and the meat that you asked for.
No, it's no. Mm,
So the main flavor is flour.
The main flavor is nothing. There is no flavor.
That means they actually took flavor out of two things that have flavor naturally.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't. It's a skill apparently. I don't know. You know how white people are. I say that like I'm not a white person.
I'm just kind of listening to this conversation, like, yeah, okay, fine.
the enchilada's good because it's just regular beef with shoved like covered in queso. But the enchilada is just it's not here. It's not kicking. That's my food tangent for the night.
Alright. I'm just
I
getting a
apologize.
few. Just getting a few images for the gnomes that you guys are gonna run across. Not doing anything too special, just
It's just a no. Yay for modules.
hello.
Nice, simple, direct.
What in the world are you doing? What in the world?
I didn't do it.
Things wigging.
It's roll 20 being roll 20.
Yeah, it's just like randomly. Hello? Okay, I'm gonna refresh my page. Okay, let's try this again. So essentially, there's 20 gnomes scattered about this area.
Okay.
So alright, ready?
Sure.
Alright, you follow a stream uphill to the base of the mountain where waterfall erosion has carved out a natural concavity. The roaring waterfall creates a cloud of mist as it plunges into a shallow pool of water, within which rise two small islands covered with 2-foot-tall red, green, and purple mushrooms. Several cave openings overlook the pool from rocky ledges 20 to 30 feet above. The mountain blocks into any sunlight from reaching this place. There are a total of 5 entrances that you can see. All of them are not ground level.
Gotcha.
Are these gnomes in front or just?
Oh no, they're gonna be inside the place. I'm just trying to get everything sort of situated. We're gonna say each of them represents 5 gnomes.
Ow.
Okay.
There's a chance that I'll need to rearrange them, their placing later, but for now, this is what we're gonna do.
Oh, freaking lovely.
All right. You guys all have control of your characters.
Let me check.
Woo. Yeah, I can move my homie.
I don't understand why.
All right, try them now, Jax.
There we go.
I don't know why your character's giving some issues with that. All the other ones say it's controlled by the player who has that character. But yours is just like every time it's controlled by no one.
Yeah, apparently it's always, the GM has control over this one, not you.
All right.
My love. It's raining tomorrow.
Okay, we can discuss that later, I guess.
I'm just angry about it. I need to make money.
All right.
Real problems in D&D. It's my bad. If my character has to do anything, I give permission to the DM to do whatever he sees fit. I have to use the bathroom. That's a dangerous thing I just did, but I'm gonna trust he doesn't just off me.
I typically am nice to people who aren't around.
I can't say that for myself. I've done a pretty much total party kill on a bunch of children.
Wow, okay.
Alright, so we're moving up.
We are here to procure aid from them, yes?
Yes, they might.
Well, you're there to try and get some, some items that they might have that could help out.
Yes.
Okay. I was just making sure our actual mission was to actually, request aid or to actually warn them about the dragon.
Do both.
Alright. Then I'm not.
You want me to read it again?
Please.
Okay. A clan of reclusive rock gnomes reside in a small network of caves in the mountain to the southeast. The gnomes of Gnomeguard are known for their magical inventions, and they might have something with which to defeat the dragon. Get whatever you can from them. If you bring back something useful and don't want to keep it for yourselves, Townmaster Harbin Wester will pay you 50 GP for it.
Okay.
And like I said, there are... Alright, so they have... Each of these entrances do have a, place. Like this is 30 feet, 30 feet, 20 feet. You have to go through water, and then 20 feet. Water, and then 20 feet.
Well, I figured because there's a path up here, we'll go that way.
Well, unfortunately, it is still a rocky climb path that you will still need to make an athletics check for.
Gotcha. Alright.
Let me look at Aiko, see if Aiko has anything useful for this. Because you know how bards are.
We do have someone who can fly up
I
there.
was gonna say I could just.
I would say one person should just get up there. That
Yeah.
is actually just no
And
problem.
I will say that that person can indeed do that without any issues.
Then that is what I will do.
Can you secure a line so the rest of us can get up there easier?
Potentially. Before I commit to that, is there? Do I see people?
Okay,
standing?
yes, you do see a person at the entrance. That person.
Hmm?
Hold on a sec, because. You double check who you're supposed to talk to. Okay, yeah, that person's just going to be some random rock gnome. So,
Uh, Greetings. I assume you speak the common parlance.
and what are y'all doing here?
We have come to warn you all about the presence of a dragon in the area.
Oh,
And,
a dragon too? Well, that's unfortunate.
and,
uh,
and beseech your potential aid if you happen to
well,
have any
well,
interesting items of dragon slaying potential.
well, you'll have to talk to our king and all, but you know, if you guys can, if you guys feel like you can do something, I suppose that's okay.
In the more immediate need, do you have any sort of ladder or the such that my companions can use to scale this to this entrance?
Do you not have a rope?
I didn't know if there was some
No, they.
local
Oh, well, I mean, typically,
mode of conveyance.
typically we just, are up here, so we don't usually worry too much about that. And getting down's pretty easy for us too. So
Very well.
I'm sorry.
Then I will.
You got up here pretty good though. You got those nice wings.
They are quite useful in such situations. Anyway, give me a moment to get my companions up here, and then we will see about meeting with you.
All right.
Alright, I will secure a rope. Talk again.
And that will of course remove the need for an athletics check.
All right.
Alright. Thank you.
Go ahead and move Aiko in there.
Did we hear the conversation?
I mean, you guys were 30 feet down. So, you have actually a good passive, don't you?
Yeah, I got like 17.
Oh yeah, you definitely heard it. I don't know if anyone else could have without making a roll.
I couldn't quite.
Yeah, Jax is too low.
Yep.
If you want to make a check, that's fine. And Aiko is very much too low.
I could not hear that there was a mention of a king.
Yeah, we have King Corvos. He's a little bit farther.
Could you lead us to him so we could talk to him about getting aid?
Of course. Alright, so she starts moving down this way and then leads you into this little chamber right here. It's not exactly a chamber, it's just a cutout of a place, But it's a nice looking area. Let me double check that this is the right place. No, that is not the right place. I apologize.
As we walk, I will make sure to.
Shoot, I put you guys on the exact wrong side, actually. Okay, I'm about to move everyone to the proper place.
As we walk, I will take my signet ring and make sure it's on my hand versus tucked away somewhere safe where it usually is.
Okay.
We're about to go eat with the king. I am nobility myself.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, I guess you'll be our talking person.
Apparently.
So,
I even have a scroll of pedigree.
so this female rock gnome leads you into this, leads you through the tunnels a bit. As I said, I put you guys on the wrong side. You guys should have been over here.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That really was bad because the other side has the stuff that you have to deal with. So that's my bad.
Of course. All right.
All right. So,
We
wow,
are
I am
gonna
suddenly echoing a bit.
echo, yeah.
It's Jax.
Okay, that makes sense. We were having a little bit of those issues the other day. All right. Am I still getting echoes?
No, you're good.
Okay, good. All right, so yes, you get into this room. Let me go and get. Okay. Situated atop a stone dais are two squat thrones made of scrap metal and sized for gnomes. A secret door. Sorry, shouldn't say that. Yep. Even with the high passive, if you're not looking for something for a secret, you're not just gonna get it. Okay. The places that you passed through to get there. This is the place where you entered. So the place where you entered right here.
I'm not seeing the pin.
Up higher. There we go.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
So the place that you entered is strewn with old remnants of campfires. And there's definitely some sleeping areas here, 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 and here. There were about 8 gnomes in that area.
Okay.
They were all asleep when you guys got there. Except for the girl who, guided you guys.
Gotcha. So pretty much a guard post.
No, this is just a sleeping area. They're not
That's
these are gnomes in an area that was fairly docile until recently. Even
I
with the
just-
dragon, I mean, like, they're inside the mountain, like, they're not too many,
Yeah, that's what I'm
not too
saying.
much
Just
worry.
sitting there going, it's the entrance is right next to the beds, but they have all this other stuff in here. Like, you could
So
put
we're
your-
gonna go ahead and let the one that you guys are talking to be Quippy.
Cause y'all seem to like.
So I'm gonna
your
put that
voice could
in the
be
chat so that I don't forget her name. So
very
this
insightful.
that is the person that you guys are talking to that and whatnot.
Okay.
She does kind of help get you guys. Oh, apparently I was supposed to have you guys talk to some other people. So there are 2 other gnomes in this area, in the throne room when you guys get there. I'll introduce them in a minute. Since
Okay.
apparently missed that. The first my first read through this. My bad.
It's alright.
Um, then the next area you guys went through this area right here.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of couple of rock gnomes were working in there. And those will actually be the ones that you talk to first. So we're actually gonna move you guys back a little bit.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You guys are gonna be right here because apparently this was where you should have been first.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and bring this guy and this guy over here. Alright. We're actually gonna switch these guys out. Alright, so as you get in here, Quippy says, alright, so I'm gonna go back and get some sleep, but this is Fibblestip and Dabbledab. They're the people you need to talk to right now. So
Thank you, Quippy.
be careful. Hope you guys find what you're looking for. And then she heads back to go back to sleep.
Enjoy your sleep.
And I would say get your rest. What time of day is it at this point?
It'll be nighttime at the moment. Like it'll be dusk, we'll say.
Dusk. Okay.
I don't think it was too far away from the town. Nazir, we're getting some static from yours. Okay, that's better. So, alright. Okay, let's see. So you talk to these two. So she introduced you. They are still working. She told you who they were, but then she just went off. But they're still working. They seem to not notice that someone has come in.
So what does this place look like once we get into
Alright.
this area?
So as you approach, you will overhear an argument in Gnomish. Does anyone speak Gnomish? Oh, I think one person should.
I mean, I would hope so.
So,
No, yeah, I speak it.
alright, so everyone that speaks Gnomish will hear an argument. It's like,
I do not.
look, I know what you're trying to propose here, but I'm not sure that the logistics are gonna work. We have to cure the king. It is absolutely necessary. He's gone complete mad. Yes, I know he's gone completely mad, but he's still our king, and we have to at least try this. Look,
What do they
the sanity ray is the best way to do this. And I'm not entirely positive. I believe the straitjacket.
Wow.
Alright, so are you guys going to do anything?
I was. Oh, shit.
What does it appear that they're working on?
Oh, one of them looks like they're working on a device that shoots a ray of light. The other one looks like they're working on a almost like a piece of leather armor.
Delightful.
If only I understood that conversation, I would love to make comments.
I didn't understand that conversation, so I'm gonna interrupt these people. So I will clear my throat in a very pointed, attention-getting sort of way.
Oh. Hi.
Hello.
Who are y'all?
I am Galari. And Quippy brought us in and said that we needed to speak with the two of you. We are here to speak with your king.
Ah, well, that's a little bit of a problem right now.
Why is it being insane?
Problem?
I mean, I'll tell you if you can find the king, by all means.
You are
Find him.
aware of
I
the location
really-
of your
King is
king?
missing?
In Nomish, the girl, the female goes, really don't think we should be talking to outsides about this. The town kind of expects a lot from us, and
Can I go just be like gnome to gnome?
yeah,
I want to help you find your king.
go for it.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah. See, you
In
can't really
Gnomish.
you
In Gnomish.
you can't really do a secret language when there's another one of our race right there.
I go just like, yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose.
See, that's why I don't think the straitjacket's going to work. I don't think you're quite thinking right.
Honestly, putting a straitjacket on the king is probably not the best option anyway, because it's likely to get you executed in some way or fashion.
Now,
Did you
you
say
are
that in
thinking,
Gnomish or in English? Or in
Gnomish.
common?
No,
We're speaking in
you're-
Gnomish right now.
you're thinking about a straitjacket like you tie them up. I'm talking about a straitjacket where it actually, you put it on them and it actually absorbs the crazy out of them. It takes the madness magic and puts it inside of it, and then there you go.
That's brilliant, and if you can figure out how to do that, let me know. I will help
Look.
you advertise
Well, I
that.
look over at my two other companions and go, any of you guys speak, no?
The sanity ray is the best bet because we don't have to get right up next to him.
I will
There-
just look at this here.
And how much time do you have
you
to build
care
all these things, friends?
to elaborate on this?
I'm already halfway through.
They're talking about a sanity ray, a straitjacket, and the king being missing.
Really? That's a lot. Okay.
Well,
Out of character, I just would appreciate how our GM has decided that all the gnomes are southern.
Well, I
All the
was
country accents right now.
I was thinking about it and decided that I didn't want to go the usual thing where they sort of sound like little chipmunks.
They just sound like my family, and it's very.
Yeah, I
Some of
just
my cousins.
I just decided I didn't want them to sound like little chipmunks like a lot of times they wind up sounding like when people do them.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. You're not being racist towards my little gnome.
It's all from the south.
All
it's
right.
fine.
So, um, well, here's the thing. We need to cure the king that we still have. But we also need to find the king that got kidnapped.
you have two things.
Wait, so there's two kings.
So, one of the kings has gone crazy, the other king is missing.
Yes.
Okay. Which one do we actually? I'm assuming.
Of either missing and or insane.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool.
So we want to find the one that is not insane. Gotcha.
Which one is preferred to rule? That's the first question I'm gonna ask.
Well, they both rule.
Okay, cool. I love that.
Where was this other king taken to?
Well, that's sort of the issue here. We don't rightly know.
Where did you guys last sing your kings? Either one.
Let's start with the missing
Well,
one.
essentially, they were in the throne room. And well, then the carpet came alive.
You think the
The
carpet came alive?
carpet came alive.
Yep.
Oh, fun. So I guess
Yeah,
we should investigate the throne room.
I think first we should finish hearing what exactly happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna say let's hear about what happened after the carpet came alive.
all right.
Please elaborate.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just read this rather than go through the voice on this for right now,
I understand.
so I can make sure I don't miss anything by trying to stay in character.
Got you.
All right. So fill him in what's been happening and ask for any advice on. So the what's been happening. Dang it. I hate when I just completely lose my place. Um. All right. There used to be 22 gnomes living in the caves. But suddenly, one day, the rug in the throne room devoured Orin and Warren.
And they are.
Two of the gnomes. Um,
Both of them are king?
no, those are not kings, those are just regular people.
Okay.
The one of the kings vanished after that, and the other and is believed to have and the other one is believed to have gone mad and ran off.
All right. Well,
You guys can give me. I'm gonna go with nature. I'm gonna go with nature or arcane.
they're the same for me.
Okay. Let's see. Nature or arcane? Fine.
By the way, if anyone uses a spell higher than a cantrip, please let me know.
Gotcha.
There we go. God, why is that so difficult for me to find? All right. So the two kings that rule, they are actually married.
Okay.
Okay.
That is useful information.
Korboz recently lost his mind and is actually keeping Narkli as his prisoner in an unknown location. That's why I was having trouble figuring out where he had gone to.
Okay.
I swear I did read over this stuff earlier. I didn't come to this completely unprepared. I did work. I did read. Apparently just the wrong sections. But yeah, and then 2 gnomes were killed the way I said.
Alright.
Corboz was attacked by the creature, but was almost killed. And it was because of that event that he started acting mad and locked up his husband.
Well,
All right then.
And y'all have
Essentially, he's going around accusing everyone of being a shapeshifter and stabbing all sorts of random things.
Oh, great.
If anyone has a medicine proficiency, I will allow them to roll for that.
nope.
No. Medicine is one of those skills that most people don't take.
Then yeah, because I'm not giving an untrained person the chance for that.
alright.
So that is the story that you get from talking to the 2 of them.
Gotcha.
And as we return to the scene, essentially, yeah. And like I said, the straitjacket until all the madness gets out of him is the best thing. And like I said, the sanity ray is the best thing because you don't have to get near him.
Why don't you try both?
I mean, if you can figure out how to make a beam that shoots a straitjacket at someone,
I didn't mean the beam shooting a straight jacket. I mean the straight jacket and the beam.
as I said, the biggest thing about the sanity ray is it gives us the chance without getting near him.
How about we go and speak to him before any rays are fired or straitjackets applied?
All right, but I think he might have locked himself up in his room.
Okay. Why don't you lead the way to his room?
Such things can be overcome as the need presents itself.
Lead us, please, to his room.
Let's see. All right, but don't have a time getting in there. All right, so they lead you up to this hallway up here. One of them will knock on the door. King Corboz? Got some visitors here for you. Visitors? I don't think so. No, 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 no.
We've come to aid you with your carnivorous rug problem.
By the way, okay, Aiko, you need to roll either nature or arcane.
Okay.
Then I can say what you guys got. I will tell you right now, Gilari, Jax, you know shit all.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Me.
yeah, I'm expecting that.
And you know about as shit all as them.
I know less than them.
Alright. Nazir, though, recognizes this sound of this and thinks it's a mimic.
Yep. Alright. Tell him we believe he has mimic issues.
You speak their language.
In Gnomish. Sire, we are here to help you with any of your problems, including the mimic that was your rug.
Sure you were. I'm gonna stay safe right here.
Well, how about we help clear out the problem? Where is your husband, and we will help him and everyone else.
I ain't telling you any of that. Look, you get up out of here, we won't have a problem.
Well, then can
Till
you
the
aid us? We are here. We are trying to destroy a dragon. You think you can aid us with that?
Yeah, sure, like I'm gonna come out. And then Bibblestep will kinda whisper to you, it's like, look, you guys figure out how to help us out. And yeah, we'll come up with something, I'm sure.
All right.
All right then.
Well, all right. I believe we've said as much as we could. Thank you, sire. We hope to help you one day.
Alright, so they're gonna lead you back over here. From here, you guys are allowed to do whatever you want.
I will.
I will say that in this room, there is a spell book. That seems to be like just sort of a something that everyone shares, sitting on a pedestal.
Okay.
And if anyone glances at the title, I will tell them.
I would just
Sure.
out of curiosity.
Sure. What kind of book? What the title of the book is?
Magic of Gnomeguard. It is in both common and gnomish.
That's useful.
If you flip through it, you'll see spells: Burning Hands, Detect Magic, Identify, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Shield, and Sleep.
See, if I was playing a wizard, this would be where I go. Yay me! give me a minute. We're gonna be here for a day.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So you know that your other king hid the one king away, right?
Yeah, we're not sure if he did it to protect him or if he did it to, because he thinks that he's the shapeshifter.
But where would your king hide him? Y'all know this area well enough.
I mean, it ain't like we have any, like, dungeon or anything.
Do you have a safe room for your magical items?
I mean, pretty much. I mean, I guess you could, we'd probably put it in the, I mean, in here is the main thing.
In this room?
Yeah, this is where we work on stuff. After here, if we don't want to keep it, we sell it to the town up there.
Well, we saw more entrances to this place. Surely this isn't the whole area.
No, of course not. We
What's,
got plenty of places to protect us from the outside world.
what's beyond in the down this tunnel?
Oh yeah, y'all don't want to go down there.
What's that?
I mean, you might need to, but you probably don't want to go down there.
Okay. Just on curiosity's sake, what's the problem with going that way?
No, I mean that's our spinning blade room.
Your spinning blade.
Yeah,
room.
when we need to make sure that people aren't getting in, we close up those other places and force them to have to come through these areas, and there we go.
All right. All
What's
right.
beyond the
Fair-
spinning blade area? What's beyond the spinning blade area?
Let's see. There's the waterfall. So there's a rope bridge to the other side. And the other side is gonna have the guard post. Is that seriously what it's called? And you got the mushroom wine cellar.
Okay.
Of course, we got our outside defenses for that flying thing that's been around lately.
What flying thing?
The dragon.
Y'all ain't seen the dragon?
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
there are
I-
many
I see.
flying things.
Not
mean-
in person.
Some of these people still have their doubts, but we still prepared for the worst.
All right.
And of course, barrel crabs.
The what?
Barrel crabs.
Oh my God.
Anything else down that area?
Kitchen, dining room. That's about it.
All right. All right.
How about back?
Oh, and of course the mushroom area. But that's you guys should have seen that outside anyways.
Gotcha.
There were some more areas when we were heading up towards the king's room. How about
There's
other
throne room. Put the king in there. Throne room, of course.
Gotcha.
And then, the place where we keep our good stuff that I'm not going to tell you about.
Gotcha.
all right? 'Cause
Understand.
Because you
Y'all
guys
have-
just sort of came up in here. Like the king said, I mean, he might be crazy, but he got a point there.
But the room that has the good stuff, y'all have been into. You have seen the other king, correct?
I mean, we still have to go in there to check on stuff. Get stuff when we need it.
So what was the let's be honest, the places that you guys have not checked recently, what places would those be?
For the most part, we've been sticking over here just in case.
So basically past the spinning blade room, you haven't really checked, have you?
The guard post is over there. Of course, someone's checked.
All right. Perhaps a different way of going about this. To add some legitimacy to ourselves, we are a group of adventurers. Did we decide on a name? I don't think.
I don't.
I don't think we came up with a name. I think we're still just adventurers.
We have been
The
sent.
Bold Amigos.
Oh my
We
God.
have been sent by the nearby city of. You'll have to remind me of the name.
Vandalin.
Vandalin.
Van.
Insert town name here.
In order to seek aid in any potential aid that you all had in defeating the dragon. Since your king is currently indisposed, and that is the more prevalent issue for you all at the moment, will allow us to help you in that, and you all can repay us with whatever dragon fighting implements you come up with. Yes?
I mean, that sounds like a decent deal to me.
Alright. Now, you have a king who is acting unusually, and one who is currently missing, and all of this started with the presence of a carnivorous rug, yes?
Mimic.
Mimic pretending to be a rug. Yes?
Yep.
Alright. Where did this rug come from?
Well, I mean, none of us really know.
So a rug just appeared one day in your throne room and nobody thought to question it?
Trying to find out. Hold on.
Seems to be the case. See.
I'm trying to verify everything right quick.
No worries.
How dare you? You should know all these things before you even get in the session. You should know we're stupid. We ask stupid questions. And we're also very smart. We ask very smart questions. Unless you're me.
See, we could have done this like old 3.5, which was kill everything and take all the stuff.
That's not nice.
No, who said 3.5 was nice?
No one.
Alright.
That's
Yeah.
why we don't play 3.5.
Well, I mean, essentially, you know, people make stuff around here all the time. I mean, you just look around here, and as you look around, there's like hundreds of half-finished inventions.
Yes, but there's something quite different between making something and presenting it to your king and just depositing it in the throne room. Questions on it. This is how kings get assassinated.
Present? I mean, we all just, you know, share our stuff, and then, like I said, whatever we don't need, we just send up the river and sell to those people.
So you guys are pretty much all carpenters or artisans of crafts.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do you have any weavers?
Probably do. There's plenty of them.
Have you questioned any of them to see if they...
Well, here's the thing. It wasn't an actual rug. I don't know if you recall, but it
Yes, I
shape-shifted.
do, but when a rug is placed in the throne room and begins eating people, generally one would look at the weavers and say, hey, do you know where this rug came from? Or whoever's in charge for decorating the throne room.
Okay, you're acting like it's not just some creature that moved around and just appeared there.
All right, we're getting nowhere. How about you take us to the throne room and we'll look around, and then we'll try the spinning blade room.
Alright. So they're gonna lead you this way.
all right.
This is the throne room. I will put all you guys in here.
Okay, so how's the throne room decorated? Oh, because at this point, everything you say can be
Alright,
possibly
so
mimicked.
situated atop a stone dais are two squat thrones made of scrap metal and sized for gnomes.
Okay.
There is a large area on the floor that looks a little bit cleaner. That
Okay.
where a rug used to be.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm going to look around for potential like entryways that the mimic could have gotten into. Or
So, what did you do with the mimic after it ate people?
It vanished.
I believe, during the commotion of the eating, they probably weren't concerned with,
Most
the,
everyone just ran.
yes, that's what they were concerned with.
Most everyone that was in here ran. The people that weren't in here kind of don't believe the king and just think that he's gone completely nuts. And, you know, we're just trying to help out, figure out how to get our king back to normal.
So we have the situation like a loose animal in your kingdom, pretty much.
Seems about that way.
Okay.
Have there
Alright.
been any other reported disappearances?
Yes, the two gnomes, hold on. Yeah, Orin and Warren. two of them are gone. They were the ones that got caught up by the rug at first, and like I said, the people that were in here went off in separate places.
Yes, but has anyone else gone missing?
Not as of yet.
Okay.
We've been trying to keep good tabs on everyone. Currently, most people are just sort of trying to use a buddy system and kind of stay in one place so that everyone knows where everyone is. Like we need to get back to our our lab, our workshop.
Alright, y'all head off then. We'll come to you if you need any help.
All right. If you need anything, please come on in there.
All right.
As they walk off, they start arguing back and forth about the two ways to fix the king.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them handle that. That's on them.
All
That's
right,
their own people.
Nat, you are looking around for secret stuff. Please give me a roll.
One higher than my passive.
All right. Right around here, you find a secret door.
Can I open it?
Sure.
I'll open it.
Well, let's see. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, so you open it, and you see a passageway.
Where does it go straight back?
Yeah, it goes straight.
Would you like me to,
If you mind.
I don't. Certainly better than conversing with you. Really, it's no surprise their king got people got assassinated in their own throne room.
Yeah.
Alright, I will stealthily sneak down the hallway. I'm assuming it's gnome sized, which means I fit beautifully.
Alright, looks like we're about to lose Aiko.
Aiko's head hurts.
Okay.
So,
Rest well.
I was in a car in Atlanta. I think that'll answer all the questions needed for today.
Okay.
People in Atlanta know how to drive. Someone from Atlanta watches this. I'm talking to you.
I was gonna say.
okay, I'm gonna open up Aiko's character sheet.
Have fun, guys. Don't get us killed.
We're level 2.
I have
No
faith in
promises.
all of you. I have
No
faith.
promises. We are level 2. It's fine.
I have unbridled faith that you guys aren't gonna get us killed. Well, Nazir and Galera, I have faith you guys won't get us killed. Jox, the other hand, I'm still questioning.
Jax has done nothing but good things.
Bye, guys.
Have it is in.
Alright. So you get to the other side of the passageway. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Okay.
Perception.
I see all of the things.
Yes. You're not actually seeing things.
That's
Sorry, I thought I was being talked to. Alright, yeah, you're not actually seeing the things, you are hearing the things. Look, gotta keep you in here. I've gotta keep you safe. You just until I can figure this thing out, okay? Just until I can figure this thing out.
So this is where I look over at,
Not just Gilari.
Yeah, I'm the only one
Yeah,
in the
no, I'm talking about since it's just me and me and my other friend in here. Well, someone's in a tunnel, I go,
Aiko's still with you.
yeah, that true.
Aiko's still with you.
So I look around and go, so how how much shape shifting can this mimic thing do?
He stepped away for a moment.
Gotcha.
Alright. So I hear whispering. Can I assume that it is the fellow we talked to?
Yeah,
in
you
the-
recognize pretty easily that that's King Corvos.
Okay. So I can make the assumption that where I am on the map is approximately where I actually am.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Is there any sort of gap or anything that I can attempt to peek through?
No, because it's supposed to, look entirely like a wall.
We'll get
Like, the
that.
best thing that you can do is give another stealth check to see if you can open the entryway slightly in order to peer in.
Sure. Not terrible.
That will be contested by his. I'm pretty positive that's not going to cut it. I will double check, but
The perception of God why.
it's just a rock gnome recluse, so yeah. Gets +0 to his perception, so
There you go. You're
so
fine.
yeah, you're good.
Okay. What do I see?
So you see him. Okay. So you see King Corvos. Gotta get past all of this stuff that we've already gone over. Okay, so you see King Corvos, and you see King Nerkly. King Nerkly is currently in a chair, does not seem to be able to get up, and has a gag.
Okay.
He's obviously trying to talk some sense into his husband, but it is not working.
Okay. Given my position, is it possible to sort of catch the prisoner one's attention briefly?
Alright. That's going
If
to
it requires
be...
me to move in or whatnot, then I won't.
I'm gonna go with sleight of hand, but instead of dexterity, I'm gonna be doing charisma.
Oh lordy. Okay. So this will be +0 instead of what it would normally be.
13.
I'm gonna...
Well, no, I'm still proficient. So 15.
Okay, well that's good. More than likely, he's not going to notice, but we're gonna go ahead and roll it just in case. Yeah, you're good. Alright. So, yeah. He notices. Now I have to actually roll his ability to not react too much. Okay, so unfortunately, he just gave it away for you because he was the 10 to roll to not react, and the
And
17 was the notice his
notice-
husband doing something that is weird.
Alright, then, I'm gonna self check to disappear from view and scurry back down the.
We're just gonna go with his passive at the moment. So just make a higher than 10, and you're good.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Alright, so yeah.
All right.
He
I
goes
will-
over. He goes over to the door, and like, you know, checks it and stuff.
yeah. I make sure to close the one in the throne room if I leave.
Yeah. But yeah, so he does not notice you at all.
Okay.
Gotcha.
When I initially exit the secret passage, I will like make a shush motion to my party members.
And
Wait a few moments to make sure nobody's coming down the tunnel. And then, well, I have located our kidnapped, or would it be regent now? Anyway, let me continue. He's being held by his partner in their shared abode. I was able to catch his attention to let him know that we are here. But I was not able to impart any sort of lengthy message, as you know, the one of questionable sanity is still there.
so he's not like torturing him. It's just trying to keep him safe.
I mean, really, that depends on your definition of torture. Being tied up and forced to listen to that muttering idiot would certainly qualify as torture.
Okay.
He does not appear to be in any physical harm.
All right. So sound like we could worry about them as soon as we actually, kill the thing killing everybody else because it's hungry. Because I believe Crazy Man made.
We can go in there and incapacitate the
So you want?
insane one and free the sane one.
I was gonna say. So you want us to go in there, take down a king, and free another?
Incapacitate, not murder or anything. No regicide going on.
Well, since
Simply restoring the power balance to capable hands.
like I said, I think if we actually, kill the mimic and present it to King Crazy, maybe he'll calm down a bit.
We can't present something someone who won't see us.
True. Fine. Does sound like we may have to relinquish power from King Crazy to give it to King Tied Up. Okay. All
That
right.
is my personal vote anyway.
All right. I agree. That would probably be our best bet. But we need a good way to.
Well, we have a passageway in there.
Knock him out without killing him too bad.
These things can be done.
This is where I look at all of you and just kind of sigh and go, wish we could actually cast that spell we found in that book. That would solve this.
Yes, I take it you have no magic that would aid in this.
Not in this particular situation.
Nothing for causing sleep or paralysis.
No. I actually looked that up and I was surprised to go that in the D&D Beyond section I couldn't find sleep spell for a warlock spell. I'm like, that's not a first level warlock spell. Okay, all right.
Well, I could attempt to gain access and.
Well, I mean,
find it out.
I could possibly do something. Aiko could use Unearthly Chorus.
And what would that?
Obviously, what does that do?
So until the spell ends, excuse me. So until the spell ends, you make a Charisma performance checks with advantage. In addition, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to beguile one creature you choose within 30 feet of you. that can see you and hear the music. The creature must make a charisma saving throw. If you or your companions are attacking it, the creature automatically succeeds on the saving throw. On a failure, the creature becomes friendly to you as long as it can hear music, and for 1 hour thereafter. Make
can try.
charisma deception checks and charisma persuasion checks against creatures made friendly by this spell with advantage.
Well, I'm certainly not opposed to the idea, but I would remind you that, presuming he likes his husband, and is friendly towards him, he has him tied up in a chair.
I'm gonna say this is how he treats his friends. This is
I mean,
Usually, when such
that's
things happen between lovers, it's consensual on both sides.
probably an Ico's experience, yeah.
So, I'm not opposed to the idea. What we could do is I could go in and attempt to disable him stealthily, and if that fails, have your song ready to distract, and we go from there. Unless someone else has a better plan.
I do not.
I'm not sure I'll be all that helpful for this stealthy mission that seems to be prepared, but I can help with the performance if necessary.
Oh, very well.
Yeah, I looked at my character sheet and just went, "No, this ain't gonna work. I'm better off in the band with the actual part. It'll be fine. I have performance. It'll be fine."
Popcorn kind of thing. Very well. I suppose that is the plan then. And I will sneak back down that path.
Okay. That's not a great one, but he is not paying attention anymore, so you are good.
Excellent. Alright. Once my companions are ready, I will.
Alright, so essentially you're about to make an attack. You're going to call non-lethal,
Yes.
and you're going to be trying to take out his full hit points. Right?
Yeah, essentially, basically, yeah.
Go for it.
Alright,
You get advantage.
and sneak.
Get advantage and sneak.
Yeah, and, basically, using my rapier, but it's still sheathed, so basically just a
Yeah.
good wallop.
Stop that, cat. Cat is attacking my headphones cord.
Alright, here we go.
Yes, I believe.
Yeah, would be bashing instead of piercing.
Yes. That will do it.
Beautiful.
King Corvos is unconscious.
So, there's the fairest whoosh of feathers. There's this tiny, like, 2-foot owl. 3 foot. I'm 3 feet. Darts out of the secret chamber, whops him over the head with the rapier, making sure to position herself in such a way that he doesn't, like, fall in a way he's gonna get hurt.
I will say that the king in the chair is going to look a little shocked when you do this.
That's fair. And then I will offer a bow, but not necessarily as low or formal as wouldn't necessarily be proper decorum.
Yeah.
And if she's doing that, I'm coming in behind her and cutting the bonds of the old other knight. Not bowing, not caring.
Okay.
And I'll be
When
bringing up the
when you go to investigate King Neckley, you find that he is bound to the chair with some sort of adhesive.
Oh,
He is going to make an attempt to convey stuff. I'm also going to turn off my die graphic for a bit
Can
because
we
sort of gets annoying.
unbuckle him?
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll. He is not doing a good job conveying. So my plan was essentially to make your difficulty um 20 minus what he did.
okay.
And I'm checking his charisma modifier right now. He gets a +1. So that's a 12. So someone needs to what would that be?
Sleight of hands.
Perception?
What's happening? What are you trying to
Let
describe?
me open up a character sheet right quick.
Insight to understand.
Yes, insight. That's what we're going for.
Oh, sorry, that was.
Well, your first one was 22. You're good. Yeah. Somehow it looks he's definitely having a hard time trying to mime this, but he is definitely trying to point you in the direction of his husband in order to kind of relay to you that his husband has something to get rid of the adhesive.
Uh-huh. Well, then I will very delicately rifle through his pockets.
All right.
It doesn't take too long, you find it.
I hold it up to verify, that this is indeed.
And he nods. It's a flask. And once you apply it to the areas where he is bound, it instantly dissolves the adhesive.
Huzzah!
And the moment he gets up, he will say thank you, but he's also going to run to his husband to make sure that he's okay.
Of course.
That's fair. I step aside.
All right.
Certainly not the way we wanted to go about meeting you, but we figured it prudent not to leave you in your precarious position.
Yes, well, thank you for that. And in all honesty, I kind of don't blame him, but I really feel like he went overboard here.
Okay.
Looks like it.
No, as he said earlier, there's a shapeshifter around here,
Yeah.
and I'm fairly certain that if we can get some kind of proof that the shapeshifter is dead, then I can get him to start seeing reason again. So, I don't know why you all came here, but if you could try and do that, that'd be wonderful.
Yes, we were hoping to get a bit more information about the shapeshifter in question.
Oh, essentially, no one really completely noticed that the rug in the throne room had changed, and we just it wasn't really something fresh on our minds. It wasn't anything magical as far as we knew, and no one really made a big deal about it. So
Yes, mimics can be very hard to notice with that, unless you are unlucky to fall into their traps.
and poor Orin and Warren. I mean, it was just awful. It just swallowed them, and then I'm pretty sure that it left while I was being taken back here.
Mm-hmm.
but unfortunately, because I was being taken back here and then bound here, kind of didn't notice where it went. So I apologize about that, but please, if you could search around and find it, I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and put him down here, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave this room for right now.
Mm-hmm.
It might be best in case he doesn't do anything crazy to tie him up.
I suppose I hate doing something like that, but
Well, we could also go to one of the other gnomes. They have a thing called a straight jacket they could put on him.
They believe it will cure him of the insanity.
Yeah, apparently there was some talk about that.
Okay. Well, I will get together with Dabbledob and Fibblestib, and we'll figure that part out.
We
But
will.
thank you for showing up when you did. I know that we're asking a lot right now, but please.
Is there a way to get past the spinning blades of room without?
Going through that room.
Yes.
Is there any need to disable it, or does it simply lead to where we already are? I
Okay,
understand that we could
he
already
is actually going to tell you something. So, oh yeah, that room's no problem. All you have to do, there's a little brass lever. There's a little brass lever at the south wall, or not the south wall, but yeah, the south wall on the west side. You just pull that thing and they stop.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
That would be very helpful. Thank you. All right, I guess we're off to find the mimic.
All right.
Mimics are devious creatures. Be careful of them. They can hide in plain sight, and you won't know that they're there until they bounce.
I was gonna say, was there any way to tell that when a mimic is pretending to be something else, what that's the mimic and not
I've heard that if you touch it, it's sticky. They'll stick to you. So potentially, if you throw something at it and it sticks, then it's a mimic.
Okay.
Well then. I suppose that's the only known way of recognizing them.
Mimics don't pretend to be people, do they?
Not that I've heard. Normally, it's a treasure chest of sorts.
Gotcha.
Most people go and touch treasure chests, so they like to hide in them.
Well, apparently Rugs is this one's forte.
Yes. He is a little bit more trickier.
So we're gonna do some mimic extermination. Gotcha.
Yep.
Alright. Well, then I suppose a systematic search of this area.
I assume because considering people have been in this area for a while, it's on the other side where people have gone,
Yeah.
but have not been really at.
Yeah.
Considering it must need to feed here and there, no one's been devoured on this side. It must be on the other side.
Alright, so all of you heading to the blade room.
Yes.
Okay. Let me go ahead. What the world are you doing, cat? Okay. Alright. So, you guys are coming from the opposite way. That's funny. Do you talk to anyone on the way?
Oh, I will tell the two gnomes and gnomish. Your king is knocked out, but your other king is free.
And then you just keep going.
Yep, we are
Okay.
after a mimic. We'll be back with it later.
All right. Give me an intelligence check, everyone that looked at the book.
Sure.
Intelligence.
Intelligent.
Quick check.
Yeah, you're just doing a memory check.
Yep.
You have completely forgotten everything in that book. Gilari, you'll remember something here in a sec.
Let's see, intelligence. Just to check.
Oh, now I see what they knocked down. They knocked down my mouse.
Of course. Should
Okay, I was gonna roll icos here in a sec. That's what I needed my mouse for. Go to look for my mouse. It's not there. The mouse has become a mech. Oh, wow. Nice.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he does not have set spell. So, as you all get into this area, it is now that you find out that the king, when he said southernmost wall, he quite literally meant this wall.
Which wall?
This one right here. You know, the one where there's a spinning blade right at.
is the blade taking up the entire room or what?
Yeah, there's two blades, and they're taking up pretty much what you see right there.
Like, can we crawl under it?
Nope.
Fly over it?
But Aiko is, man, really wish that I had that mage hand spell that they have in that book.
Well, it's a shame you're not someone who can learn it.
Wonder if all the gnomes around here know that.
Probably.
That is a point. They all kind of look like they share that book. Hold on. Let me check something. I would just literally go, backpedal because at this point, there's no harm in not doing that.
So I'm gonna, since she's the one that had the straitjacket idea, I'm gonna send her away. So Dabble Dob will still be in there.
Yeah, I'll backpedal to him and go, hey.
Hey.
Do you know how to get to that lever over there? So that way we can.
Oh yeah, of course.
Thanks.
And he comes in here, mage hand, pulls the lever. Go on.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Here, I'll stay right over here in case you guys need to come back.
I appreciate that also.
All right.
Let's do this.
Alright. Get to that part right there. That is the waterfall and rope bridge. The waterfall plunges 60 feet, its mist lightly obscuring a 35-foot long rope bridge firmly anchored to 20-foot high ledges. The bridge is difficult terrain. Luckily, you guys are not fighting, so that's not too much of an issue.
I was gonna say not much of an issue. It'll be fine.
At its midpoint, it will be sagging about 15 feet above the water.
Just because we are searching for a mimic and paranoia is a rogue's forte, I am going to take the sheath of my rapier and poke the bridge.
Don't you fly? Do you even
Yes.
need this bridge?
I don't need the bridge, but I also would prefer not to have to rescue my companions from the bridge if it happens to not be a bridge any longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Essentially, it is safe enough. I'll be above board with you. It's got 30 HP, so it's
Okay.
actually tougher than the king was.
It's tougher than I am right now.
I'm just making sure it's not a mimic.
I mean that's fair also. Your blade does not stick.
Alright. And I wasn't cutting it, I was taking the sheath and poking it. And then I will fly over.
Okay.
Because one can't be too careful with gnomish engineering.
I will head over too. Slowly
Alright.
but steadily.
So then you guys will get over there. When you walk in here. Actually, before you guys come in, you'll come across. We're gonna go ahead and move this person. Who's there? Someone,
We are
a
here.
gnome, a rock gnome comes up. Has what sort of weapons do they have? Dang it, past the page. Ah, I see. Comes out with his hands up, held out as though he's ready to cast a spell if he needs to.
Gotcha.
We are here on behalf of King. Okay, which one's not the insane one?
Be Nerkly.
King Nerkly, seeking the shape-shifting creature that is devouring your kinfolk.
Oh. Alright, well, no funny business or anything, okay? We're gonna be watching you.
Not at all. I am the picture of seriousness. We were told that you all were supposed to be in pairs for safety.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm supposed to be making you guys do something right here. I didn't notice that until just now. It was on the other page, so I had related it to something else.
Okay.
So he's actually not going to say what I just said.
Okay.
Sorry, sure. Yeah. How do I know you guys aren't the shapeshifters, huh?
Well, if we were, we certainly wouldn't be having a civil conversation.
I don't know that. I don't know what shapeshifters can do.
And also, it's where's your, you're supposed to be, more than just the one of you, really, right?
Yeah, there's two. But
Okay.
he's not going to tell you that.
That.
Do
Yeah.
you know what
Like
the
there are hundreds of us, for all you know.
do you know what a mimic is?
Look, you lot better give me a good reason to believe what your story is.
Well, we came from over the bridge. If we were a bunch of shapeshifters, we would likely have devoured everyone over there. So do you really think that you would be able to stop us?
Okay, on that I'm gonna need an intimidate.
Oh my god. Oh my.
That'll do it. Alright, just ease up, okay? Just ease up.
I have fixed him with that predatory owl glare.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
We are not
I'm not gonna
sure.
hurt. I'm not gonna try and hurt y'all. Just and he
Well,
just
we
sort
can
of
try
backs up and heads up a little side area that you didn't immediately notice. You just go about your business.
Now, have you seen anything suspicious?
Yeah, for people that we don't know coming up in here and saying that they're gonna kill us all if I try and do anything.
Besides us.
No. I said that if we were gnome devouring shapeshifters, that we could very easily kill you all.
You're not going to kill anybody other than a mimic.
All right.
We are here.
The original DC on this was one thing, but because of the intimidation thing, I'm gonna need a higher. So go ahead and try your persuasion, Nat.
That's
Najir.
It'd be bad if I'm doing persuasion. I'm not
I'm gonna
persuading
say.
them. Why am I
I
doing
think our bard should probably be persuading them.
our bard or our warlock?
Okay. I will let Aiko do it.
I'm just trying to help out the situation.
I have no time for their foolishness.
I'm just sitting here like, wow, this is what's happening. This is great.
The bard did not succeed.
Wow.
I was trying without actually rolling, but basically,
Let me try to do this. Fine. I will try to come up with
Essentially, I'm going to have to make you roll it because she rolled a 21 on intimidation when the DC was 10.
something. All right, so let's see. Let me try to roll in this. This is one of the moments where I sit there going, all right, so we have the bard, but the bard can't outdo that actual intimidation roll. So let's see. Persuasion. It's to say that's sad. That's
All right.
that's how my roll's been going today. So yeah, we ain't persuading
So,
this man nothing.
Essentially, what's about to happen is he is going to hustle away and close up a thing to keep himself out of your area.
Gotcha.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't care.
I will tell you that there is just a 10-foot incline or a 10-foot wall right here with the space above it.
That's fine.
So there's this area and this area that you guys see.
I assume that the way he went is towards the same area. Because if he was a guard, that 10-foot area would be a great place to, help
Guard.
guard. Yeah.
Yeah. Moving forward.
So what's this room?
All right. That is their wine cellar.
Oh,
Wait, is that their wine cellar? I think that is.
It looks
I think
like
that's supposed to be.
I believe that should be a wine cellar.
Oh,
Just
Yeah.
seems there's a lot more barrels in there than it says in here.
that looks like a lot.
So this is where I kind of go and look at everyone and go,
Okay, so
there's yeah, I look at everyone and go, so these barrels, how much you want to bet that out of one of these, if we hit it,
all right,
something's gonna stick.
all right. So these have taps. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The other 8 do not. The other 8 are not tapped. They seem like they should be full kegs.
I agree. This is most likely a good spot for a mimic to hide.
Yeah.
This place is carved into the rock wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look around for some loose petals.
All right, let me go ahead and read this whole thing so that we can just. Okay. Room contains 12 40-gallon barrels, as we've already set into wide alcoves. Each barrel is secured by a wooden brace. Barrels in the south alcove have been tapped with wooden spigots. If anyone wants to try and get the drink out of them,
you will have a 1 in 4 chance, or you'll have a 1 in 2 chance of getting a barrel that has something left in it. Um, yeah. And I'm gonna roll something to myself, because it says to do so. Alright. So, what you guys doing?
Like I said, gathering some loose debris.
Yeah, everything looks like it's supposed to be like it is.
Okay. So yeah, doing pretty much the same since mimics probably do have are sticky. So sure, I'm gonna start throwing rocks at a few few barrels along the wall. Just to, they'll go. That's a real one. That's a real one.
Yeah, basically just
Alright, go ahead and just walk around the room. Use your character so I can know where you are.
And because I know that something's supposed to be attacking me, I have my shield out. The shield out. And
Alright,
careful.
so Galari, you're throwing a rock at that one right in front of you.
yes.
It sticks.
Wow, that was
Alright.
great.
That was quick. I'm notching an arrow.
I take out my sword.
Well, unless they make their barrels out of some sort of sticky substance, I do believe I found our culprit.
Okay, you know what? Tell them I'm sorry later if this is just a barrel full of rind. But you know what? Fine, we're gonna test this real quick. Move out the way, and I go Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Do I even need to roll to hit this thing?
I mean, technically, yes.
So sure, let you just get that out the way.
Because it's not surprised.
True.
It's the one that's supposed to surprise you, remember?
Yeah, you're right about that.
Do we need to roll initiative?
Yes, that will be something that you need to do. But everyone's going to go ahead and default to to Will coming up as the first turn. So what's your initiative? Okay, this is just +1. I didn't add it. Oh well. Hold on a sec. And let me throw something on the board to represent it right quick. Alright. Okay, so we're going to default to Jax. Alright. So Jax goes first. Eldritch Blast for 4.
Yep.
It looks like a 42.
I think you added the initiative twice.
Alright. That's weird. I'm gonna try doing that again. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm gonna trash that. Alright, do you have anything else you can do?
Um, not really.
And Nazir.
Do we have Aiko?
Aiko is at the top of the round. I rolled really well for Aiko.
Alright. Longbow. Miss.
Yes, that is a miss.
Yeah, I think that's me. I will move back a little bit just to get some distance.
Why are
from
there
you.
2 Nazirs on here? Oh, which one is your current initiative? 12? Apparently it's got your old ones on here. Guess
I have 12. I don't see the old ones.
I'm gonna say I don't see another one.
I see the old ones. Okay. I don't know why I was the only one able to see them, but they're gone now. Alright. Gilari.
Alright, I will be stepping back as well. 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna hop on top of a barrel. And then I will use my short bow.
That's a hit.
Shoot. That's me.
Alright. Wait. I did do the right initiative for Jax to.
I mean, Jax is 15, yes.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, apparently I didn't get rid of his old one. So, Aiko. Alright, so Aiko going to get where he can see him. Because of the fact that Gilari was able to find out on the first turn, I'm just going to be like, that it was the shittiest attempt at pretending to be something that I've ever seen in my entire life. We need to adjust this. Vicious Mockery is supposed to be a saving throw. There we go. So, alright.
And you're still adding your charisma for some reason. Oh, wait. Is
Yeah.
Vicious Mockery the cantrip?
Yes.
Hold on a sec. I'll get that changed too. Alright, there we go. Alright, but this is just a 1. Don't think it made it. No, it did not. So it will take 1 damage from that. I go do anything else? Nope. Oh,
Well,
Aiko
no.
can use Gnome Cunning though. Didn't mean to hit that. So that's against yeah, that's not like cunning action. All right, cool.
No, yeah, it just gives them advantage on save.
We will do Bardic Inspiration. See. We'll
it
do
twice, huh?
Bardic Inspiration to I guess Jax or no, Nazir. Since Nazir, so it's like, and hey, don't worry, we all miss sometimes. So Nazir has a Bardic.
D6?
Let's see, I think it is a D6, yeah.
I think it is too.
Yeah, D6.
All right.
How many of those do you get? I'm gonna add that to your sheet. Okay, so charisma modifier, so 2. So it's one more. And then it's the mimic's turn. Oh, the mimic is pretty slow because it's supposed to ambush you. That's all it can. I mean, it can get right up on you by dashing.
All right, so it had to dash.
Yeah, it had a dash to get right up on you. So, there we go. I am going to try and get some actual music for us next time so that we can have some Final Fantasy battle music or something. Alright. Hopefully this stays going okay for the rest of the time because my phone just died, so I'm no longer watching our stream. So, alright. Go for it, Jax. You now
Alright.
have a mimic right up on you.
And now I actually have to do melee combat. So let's see. So yeah, since I have to do melee combat, I might as well start using my actual melee stuff. So I will use my bonus action to do Hex Blades Curse. See, yeah, so that gains bonus damage to it. And I roll a 19 or 20 is a crit. There we go. And I will be using Booming Blade for my actual action. So don't think that even.
No. Oh, that would have been good damage too.
Yes, yes, would have been decent damage.
All right. My turn? Or you got?
That's all the moves I can do.
Alright.
I'll move
Nazir.
over here and shoot. And as I hit, it automatically gets the favored foe. Yeah. And I do that much damage.
Alright.
So 11. At least I hope 24 hits.
Yeah, 24 hits. Definitely does hit. But now its AC is actually 50. I'm sorry.
I failed.
Galari.
Alright. This will count as sneak attack because one of my party members is
Yep.
Yeah, I'm right here. So yeah.
But I don't get automatic advantage.
No.
Alright. Knocking in another arrow.
Yep, that'll hit.
Shoot.
Oof.
Alright.
13.
Aiko, what? Do you have any long range attacks? Yes, Dissonant Whispers. Yeah, so Dissonant Whispers. So Aiko is going to pull out. I'm gonna go with the drum and just start wailing on it.
Anything special happen when you cast a spell on first level or higher?
Yes, actually. Yeah, I will do that here in a sec. So he's going to start wailing on it. Where? Okay, just making sure something. 3d6 damage. Yeah, that's should not have his charisma modifier added to it. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure everything, and it's also a saving throw, so. Alright, so. He goes to use that first level spell. And didn't want to pull up the whole die menu. A 1! A 1. Nothing happens. Nothing as in it casts normally.
Okay.
Double check that is what that means. Yes, that is what it means. It is cast normally. Alright, let's see what you can do.
Nice damage.
Alright, so that's going to be half damage. Are we rounding down or up? What do you guys want to do?
Up to you.
No, I'm letting it be up to you guys because it's going to be forever.
Down.
Okay. Alright, so he deals 7 psychic damage. And none of the other stuff happens.
Gotcha.
And let's go ahead and since Jack's right next to him. Like, rah, you can do it. Put your back into it, Jax. Take a bardic inspiration.
All right.
So you have a d6 that you can add to stuff for the next 10 minutes. Only the d20 rolls though.
Gotcha.
And it's the Mimic's turn. He's going to be using Nearpod. Or not Nearpod, Pseudopod. I am going to guess an 11 does not
that's
hit.
miss. That's a miss.
Okay. Good job. Hold on. Sorry. That's an 18. I forgot to add the modifier.
All
Oh,
right, then
16.
I will.
16.
Okay, then it still miss.
Still miss? Okay.
Yes.
It does not have multi-attack, so he's done.
All right.
Your turn.
Okay. Hmm. Second time. Let's see if I can actually hit with my booming blade. Sadly, this cantrip only really does anything if I actually get him to move. But I need to hit him first. Let's see what happens. Wow. It's just not happening today.
No.
It's just not. Sometimes it happens.
Nazir.
All right, I'm going for another shot. If I hit,
That'll hit.
7 more damage.
You haven't even had to use your. You haven't even had to use your bardic yet.
Not yet.
Anything else?
No, that's me. I have no other things I can do.
Okay. Gilari.
Oh, this thing just have the decency to die already.
Well, that's not gonna do it.
No.
You got anything else?
No.
Yay, level 2 characters.
Back to Aiko. Gonna use the same attack because it worked so well the first time. Alright, so as Aiko goes to beat the drum some more, small motes of light circle around him, shedding bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that will be something that doesn't go away for a little while.
He decides to glow. Okay.
So yeah, you can definitely tell that he was not expecting that to happen. And I do not believe a 6 will work there, so it's taken that full damage.
There you go.
Alright. Creature doesn't move into obvious danger. Okay. And it uses its reaction to move as far as its speed will allow. This means that Will or Jax, you get an opportunity attack.
Okay. So let's see how this attack goes. Swing. That hits.
Alright, so as it is trying to flee, you slice it in half.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right then.
See if it
One
drops
yeah.
anything.
Excellent.
All right, we got it.
That thing was tedious to deal with.
Now here's hoping there's only the one.
I would suggest let's check the other ones just in case.
Okay, sure.
What's left of the body? Is it actually a physical form or?
I mean, you can gather something up to
Present
present.
to go. It's dead now.
I'll
Hey,
bet it come up just while they're checking the other bins.
Yeah.
Go about my previous method of tossing a rock.
At this point, I'm a little bit bolder than that. I just kind of, tap every keg just to go, does the sword stick? And if it does, I don't need the sword anymore.
the
Start
remainder are just fine.
Gotcha.
All right, then we will head on back.
Yep.
And as we pass this area, I will say in Amish, your mimic problem is taken care of.
We killed it.
Of course, yeah, that's good. Thank you. And all that. Those guys are crazy. Seriously, don't talk to them.
Smile and like give one of those finger waves.
Oh my god. That was great.
Alright. So we're gonna, since it's past 10, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of speed this up pretty quick, right here.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna grab Jax and Aiko and just move them over this way. Go ahead and move that person there too. There you go. Everyone's over there. And I have a
All right.
cat trying to get on my keyboard. There you go. Okay. So you guys come in. Look, I promise you, Corvos. It's going to be fine. It's gonna be fine. Look, here they are right now. You got good news, right?
I flopped the dead body.
It's dead.
The mimic on
Alright.
the ground.
I am going to. Who is going to present the body?
I was going to flop it down, but you know.
Matt
Someone
says
else
he
can
wants
flop
to be the person that goes here.
Yeah, I'm not letting you change it based on ability scores. If you are the one that presenting it, you're presenting it.
Yeah. So what?
Roll persuasion.
That's not bad.
That's good.
Wow.
You did it. So it's over. It's over. Oh, that's good.
I would prepare your area of better defenses against a mimic.
And then Nerkle comes up, it's like, unties his husband, and then just, thank you so much. Look, we have a few things that I talked with Dabbledob and Fibblestib about, and so they're gonna, if and saying that if you guys manage to solve this problem, because you guys came here looking for some stuff, right?
Yes,
That's what I was told, right?
Yes.
Yes.
to deal with
So-
the white dragon.
Dabbledob and Fibblestib are gonna take you over, and they're gonna give you some stuff, okay?
All right.
Thank you for all you've done. Thank you.
Tell me, did the straitjacket do its job?
Well, he shows how he's now being, pulled out of it and stuff, and so I don't know if it actually did the job of helping with the madness, but it did the job with keeping him confined. That's for sure.
Okay.
Oh well.
That was something.
Eh, confined without hurting anyone. That was the
That's all.
goal.
Thank you for your aid, and if you ever need any more things, if y'all can find us, we will help.
Man, I kind of wish that I'd rolled an 18 when I did that wild magic spell art roll. 'Cause
Okay.
that would have been so funny. Anyways, so as you're heading over to the workshop,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it was amazing that you guys were able to do so much for us. And I already, because Fibblestib went a different direction than you guys. Because you guys are being led to the workshop, Fibblestib went somewhere else.
Yeah. We can kind of get.
Um, and then, so first off, I got one thing right here I'm gonna go ahead and let you have. Alright?
Okay.
He gives you an amulet that sort of, it almost looks like an exposed pocket watch.
Okay.
And let me try and find it real quick. It should be here somewhere. There it is. Last page I had. Okay. So, this is, I call this the clockwork amulet. Alright?
Okay.
Um,
What does it do?
so, if you put an creature that puts an ear to the amulet can hear faint ticking and whirring noises coming from within. When you make an attack roll while wearing the amulet, you can forego rolling the d20 to get a 10 on the die. Once used, the property can't be used again until the next dawn. So essentially, he's like, so this right here, you know, it's not going to guarantee that all your attacks will hit, that all your attacks will go true, but it definitely will make sure that you'll have a good chance at it.
Okay.
Okay.
So who would like this one?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I was
To the to Galari and Jax, I believe one of you have the stronger hits. You, Galari, know how to strike the proper spot to really do damage, and Galari has magic added to his hits.
Oh, I have no magic added to my.
Jax,
it,
Jax has magic to add.
I certainly would not turn down the ability to strike more truly.
honestly, I out of game. I'll be honest, playing the rogue, you only get the one hit anyway, so I'll give it to you.
All right,
Honestly.
There.
I'll take it.
All right, so you have clockwork amulet.
Clockwork amulet.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes. As after he gets done explaining the clockwork amulet, Fibblestive returns holding a pole, a wand, and a hat.
Okay.
Okay. As I was passing by the kings again, they wanted me to offer these two as well as what we were planning on giving you.
Okay.
So she'll present the pole first. So this right here is what we had already planned to give you.
Interesting poll.
Okay. And she will speak a word. It'll be a gnomish word of some sort.
Okay.
And it will extend into 10-foot pole. And then she will speak word again, and it will go back down to a 1-foot pole.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
It will essentially extend up to 10. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll extend up to 10 feet. No, actually, it'll just
10 feet to 1 foot. Yeah.
or as far as the space allows. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Potentially.
So
useful.
essentially, you can just sort of set that down, hold it, and then extend it 10 feet and be able to climb up.
Yeah.
Or just have a pole that's 10 feet long.
Potentially discovering traps would be good.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a good trap detection thing.
All right, and then this it was handed over by King Nackley. Offers the wand. Oh, who
Okay.
wants to take the pole, by the way?
I'll hold on to it.
Okay. So it's called the Pole of Collapsing.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. So the wand. It's the Wand of Pyrotechnics. This wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and create a harmless burst of multicolored light at a point you can see up to 60 feet away. Burst of light is accompanied by a crackling noise that can be heard up to 300 feet away. The light is as bright as a torch flame but lasts only a second. The wand regains all expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand erupts in a harmless pyrotechnic display and is destroyed. So essentially, it shoots fireworks.
I was gonna say it's a wand of fireworks, pretty much.
Sounds very perfect for our bard.
I was gonna say I think that's what the bard.
Okay, I will put that on the bard. I won't worry about typing the whole thing in right now.
You just put wand. You probably remember enough.
I mean, I'll
Wand of
type.
fireworks.
Yeah, I'll type in the name of the wand. I just don't want to type in the full.
Yeah.
You know, the full description. And this was given to what's and King Corbo's requested I give this one to you. I'm gonna. Okay. Hat of Wizardry. While you are wearing this hat, you gain the following benefits. You can use the hat as a spellcasting focus for your wizard spells. So none of you.
I would say wizard spells.
Do you want to take some levels of wizard later?
I'm sitting there like it's a hat that none of us can really use.
Who wants to take a level of wizard?
Well, I don't think any of us will have the intelligence for it.
No.
You can
No.
try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. Cantrip must be on the wizard spell list, and you must make a DC 10 Intelligence Arcana check. If the check succeeds, you cast the spell. If the check fails, so does the spell. And the action used to cast the spell is wasted.
Yes, and it does definitely require the attunement by a wizard.
And you
Stop it.
cannot use that again until long rest.
So sound like we're selling that.
And it sounds
Yeah.
like that one's definitely going to wind up going to the town.
Yep.
Because no one here is a wizard.
Okay.
If it could be equipped to someone else and they didn't have to use just wizard spells, I'd
Well,
love
let's
it.
go ahead and just dole out the gold for that then.
All right.
So that's going to be 12 gold and 5 silver for each of you for selling that hat.
All right. 12 gold.
How much silver?
5.
5. Got it.
All right. And then with the exception of the treasury, the throne room, and the king's room, you will be allowed basic access if you want to do a quick search for stuff that you might like.
Sure.
Sure. Why not?
All right.
Perception or investigation?
We'll do investigation starting at 10, and for every, we'll go for every we'll go like every 3 over, you'll be granted no, we'll just do every 2 over. You'll be granted another room. So you get 1 room for 1 or for 10, and then for every room for every 2 over 10, you'll get another room.
Okay.
So I might be saying this, and I might be finding out that there's not any more treasures.
Alright, so we're rolling investigation.
Yep.
Yeah, just go ahead and make a DC 10, and if there's any other treasures, I'll let you guys have them.
My rolls today are awful.
Oh, good. I have a 0 investigation.
My rolls today are awful.
Does
It's
Ico want to roll?
Here, I'll roll Icos right quick. Okay. Alright, so Nazir and Ico will be able to get stuff if I find stuff. Okay, obviously there's that book in the workshop.
Sadly, I don't think that's gonna help us.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately I think I'm finding out that there's actually no more treasures here. I thought I'd seen some others. Weird. Could have swore I saw some others. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and give you guys some wine. Oh, you know what? We'll give you guys a oh, a healing potion each.
Minor?
Yeah. Just the base healing potion. Not each person, but each person that passed.
Oh.
Sorry. I know you were just like one off too. But yeah, because apparently I was wrong about seeing other treasures. I want to give you something for passing a check that I just asked for.
All right. I think that's everything.
Yeah. So alright, and you guys are going to all get a level.
All right.
Because that was the second one, but that is also the last level that you're gonna get for just doing one quest.
Yep.
Now
Gotcha.
now you have to do the harder quests. You can still do that last one if you want, just to get the money.
Yeah.
But
I
you have to do the
understand.
harder quests, and you
To
have to
get
do
the-
2 of them.
I mean,
I will go ahead and say that you guys can sleep there for the night, but I will also warn you that if you do sleep there for the night, then I will have to roll the dragon again.
it was pretty
I'd
uneventful.
say I think that was the
I
night.
was I'm fine with going back to town because nothing really happened with my actual stats. I'm completely ready to go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Alright, so we will pick back up in Phandalin, where I will let you know the result of tomorrow's roll
Okay.
at that time.
That works.
So, hope you guys had fun. Like I said, I think I'll try and get some music for us next time.
Yeah. All right.
Just because I feel like the battle needed at least some Final Fantasy music going with it.
Well, don't forget about
Copyright if you're.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, that's the sad part. Oh,
There's a whole
Oh,
bunch of ability.
yeah, there's a lot of free music, and I'm sure I can find something inspired.
I think
I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Hope anyone that watched had a good time. And we will continue it next week.